Just out there shooting hoops in the barn, listening to music, and feelings like I've never lost you, and feelings like I'll never have you again in my arms. Anybody else like that song? I like that. Was a good ass tune. El Morris did a good job on that one. You know, when you're young and you think you're gonna be like devastated forever, made me think of my Yolanda. Yeah. Feelings for my life, I'll feel it. I wish I'd never met you, girl. You'll never come again. Yeah, it's a good tune. You ever heard it? It's good. Selena sang it when she was a little girl. You know, lots of people liked it. It's a good tune. It's a good tune. Yeah. We're out there just shooting hoops, having a good time, and you know what's so wonderful and amazing and just perfect about I Selassie? I was watching Superman and stuff, and Doomsday and Wonder Woman and Batman. Is me and Haile Selassie are real, you know. It is good that I am coming to you today from my garden in Addis Ababa to remind you that even today, that David will still defeat Goliath, right? Even in the 21st century, when Goliath has every purpose. This guy lost tonight, so he's probably happy. Probably prayed to the Lord. Lord, if I'm wrong, could you get me out of the race? I'll do that for you, John. Okay. You can lose. Just go home and love your family. I'll take care of it. According to artificial general intelligence inventors, you got 14 more months until we're living the Lord's Prayer, and then you can just fix a sink, right? Feelings. And this little girl right here won't have to make these dumbass commercials anymore. And feelings like I've never lost you. It's a good tone. Feelings. And that's what's so cool about me and Haile Selassie is we're real, you know. We're not, you don't need kryptonite, we can go into the very bowels of hell. Sierra Vista, Arizona. The inventors of Tom Clancy novels to have you all scared of nuclear warfare, and the source of the Epstein files to corrupt all politicians, so we have propaganda on TV that never stops fucking people in the head and thinking, you're a human, you'll do fucked up shit too, don't feel bad. You should feel bad, so you stop doing it, right? Your voice, your vote, right? Do you understand? I like to live the Lord's Prayer. Hallelujah, brother. And so, but early bird. Yeah, I'm tired, y'all. But I was out there shooting. It felt good. But it's just nice to know. Wasn't it nice to be around someone that you knew? Someone that was big and strong and looking after you and me against the world. Sometimes it feels like you and me against the world. Me and Patrick. Yeah, I was thinking about it in the shower. I was like, because, I was having conversations with Amy about all the stuff and explaining it to her and, thinking about it, I was 32 when Natalie was born. And I was 24 when Patrick was born. Patrick. I turned suddenly, like the motels. I like the motels too. Suddenly last summer. I like Only the Lonely better, but I do like Suddenly last summer. Don't you like her lips? Yeah, she has nice lips. Yeah. So hold on. Here we go. Hold on to nothing we know. I feel so lonely. Way up here. Remember the time we were together so long ago? No, I don't remember. All I know is it makes me feel good now. Only the lonely can play. Do. And so I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, when Natalie was born, I was 32. When Patrick was born, I was 24. Putting some perspective on things, on kids that have to, be protected from people that have debt and trespass and home invasion through technology and economics, which are human invention and not laws given to us by the glory of God, to live in holy covenants and honor each other through the faith of Psalms and the wisdom of Proverbs. So hold on. And that's what's so cool about me. I'm not Superman. I'm no Superman, right? I'm not Hulk. I'm not Thor, Odin, or Loki. I'm Earl, the guy like Jesus. Not the comic book character from Constantine in the Vatican. So, feelings. I wish I'd never met you, Earl. You'll never come again. Yeah. See my Marianne walking away. I think of a girl I used to know. I closed my eyes and she slipped away, And you get all these people that are celebrities because of people that act like I don't exist. So we still have celebrities. And, if they had recognized me from my birth, we'd still have Marianne, we'd still have Michelle. We wouldn't have Granny Kramer. She died from a brain tumor when my mom was 10. Okay. But we'd still have Justin. We'd still have... Patrice would be healthier because she wouldn't tell me, oh, fuck you, Earl. I'll drink all the energy drinks I want and stay in Phoenix and breathe all the carbon poisoning until I die. Say dog now in Spanish now, Patrice. Okay? Say dog. You're not one. Okay? Say, I love Sun Yat-sen too. He's a good prayer buddy. Isn't he, though? He's the best. And people think you're not talking to Sun Yat-sen. No, you're not talking to Sun Yat-sen. I'm obviously talking to Sun Yat-sen. He's way more intelligent than Mark Zuckerberg or Bill Gates, right? Way more intelligent. Makes them look like, God damn, I'm dumb as fuck. I'm doing the stupidest fucking things with technology for money, and I didn't even see it coming, right? Why not? I was standing right there. I was standing. You were there. Two worlds collide. They have all this thing about arc supports and stuff like that from the Real Food Store. Guys, I use these plastic little moccasins when I play basketball. I used to hurt, and my feet hurt when I did it with things, shoes with support and all that when I worked around here. But since I've got these shoes and I got some other ones to work in that are the newer that hold together better for work, and I use the old ones that tear up just to play basketball and dance in, and my feet don't hurt at all. So I can go out there and exercise and dance for hours. Let's fall in love. Why don't we fall in love, right? So, I know I'm feeling good. I could, I would stop, think for a moment, okay. But you got to understand, there's a thing with the Pope and all that. And you get all these people, and the Pope's nothing like me and Jesus and Muhammad and David and Daniel and Joseph. He's business partners with the people that had a virtual presence in my house that watched my wife be sexually manipulated and abused and groomed by covert ops in the military and affect her children, and they didn't do anything to stop it. And then they said, well, he's not adequate enough to protect children from this kind of home invasion through economics and technology. I said, forgive, debt, and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful, peace. You one there. Heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from another. You've been messing around, right? But I know the neighborhood, and the talking cheap is when talking is good. You know how long I've been gossiped about my whole life by jealous, shitty people? I did not play sports because they would hurt you. I quit playing at Mayfield because I would not do things that were uncouth to hurt other players because I could. And they would do it to me. They couldn't do it to me. No. Guys, Bob used to freak out about it too. It was neat. I'd jump up in the air, and I could jump up in the air like Dr. J or Bruce Lee. And I could jump up in the air, and they'd step under me, and I could move in the air around them and put the ball up on the hoop. It was like I was like a super ninja that played basketball. That was real fun to watch. Keith was right. Keith, the redheaded kid at Deer Valley High School, he's the best basketball player I've ever seen in my life. Okay? He's the best. They'll come under him and try to hurt him. He can fly through the air and do ninja moves and fly over and around. And yeah, it's so cool. And jump, 10, 12 feet from the basket, finish at the glass or under the other end of the glass. He's just amazing to watch play basketball. It is so fun. It's like watching Michael Jackson and James Brown play basketball, right? For a little bit of Baryshnikov and the Nicholas brothers. Yeah, it's really fun. It is fun to watch Earl play basketball. Yeah, it really was. Most of you will never get to see it, but that's okay. In the future, there will be guys like me, and they will be able to play basketball, and they won't be commanded by Jimmy Oliver and Manny Treviso to step under Clyde Drexler to try to charge. So, and then Clyde won't have to hit him in the face with his knees. No, I hate that. I told him that. I'm not going to do it. No. So I will attack the dribble, and I will get there when he has not left the ground, and I will draw the charge. But when he leaves the ground, I'm not running under him. I will not hurt him to win a game for you. I'm not going to do that. I hate when people do it to me, and I'm not going to do it to them. When they beat you and then they run under you when you're in the air. Okay. When you're in the air, it's not a charge. Okay. Once you've left the ground, they shouldn't. Sorry. But that's just the way I see it when they play it. Should not call it a charge once the guy's left the air and he's taking off towards the basket. They still call them, but I think it's absolute bullshit. Once a guy has left the ground, try to get out of his way so you don't hurt him. This is exercise. I'm pretty sure Dr. Naismith would look at it and say, I had no idea these guys would be this incredible of athletes, but I don't want to get Zeke and Earl hurt. And Zeke and Earl don't want to hurt anybody well, Zeke's not as quick as me, but Earl doesn't want to hurt Zeke. Okay, so there you go. He likes him. Yeah, I got mine. Don't worry about his. Get him to do my thing, like a sex machine, like a love machine, right? And all you guys bitching about the shit with Helen of Troy, guys, trains and boats and planes. Nefertiti, for crying out loud, and Cleopatra, okay? Cleopatra was in Egypt and was part Macedonian. So what do you think the odds are that it's possible that a gorgeous African woman could have been captured by Menelaus and been his, quote, wife that was the prettiest woman in ancient times? I'm not saying it's racist, and I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying it's tangible, okay? That the Mediterranean Sea is, it doesn't take you to scoot around. Guys, fucking the Vikings went all the way from fucking, Norway or wherever they went from, to, in Sweden, Norway, whatever, to Iceland, to Greenland, to Newfoundland. I mean, if they can do that, I'm pretty sure, and the weather is more treacherous and cold and they could, with good weather and staying and skirting the coast, so they could go, from Greece around that and then come back, and people could do this, and they could have, the Gulf trade, and people could, kidnap and take women, and like that hasn't happened. Seriously, yeah. The odds of a black woman being Helen of Troy are far greater than Santa Claus being black, guys. But you guys don't bitch about a black Santa Claus, but you bitch about a black Helen of Troy. A good white person could have gotten that job in that movie to pay her bills and be a mega mogul. Oh gosh, just trains and boats and planes. You are from another part of the world, right? I'm waiting here, but where are you? Mm-hmm. Right? God, you guys are such dummies. Who really righteously give a shit? Money's not real. You guys are, it's okay. You do know okay. In 14 months, you're all going to be plumbers anyway. Hey, Joe, come fix the sink. You can fix your own. Hey, Gemini, Google, how do I fix the sink? Right? With the wrench. Thank you. What do you want to do with it? I just want to hit you with the wrench. Okay. Tired of you invading my house, abusing and compromising my family, them feeling the pain eternally, and wondering what was wrong with them. What did they do wrong to be treated so poorly and so bad by people that were jealous of the man that was better than them and still is? Aren't you glad me and Haile Selassie are for real and there's no Odin, Thor, and Loki? God of mischief, God of everything, and God of thunder? Dumbass. Hi, I'm stupid as fuck. I know. It's cool. You're told by the TV and the cell phone what to do night and day. Yeah. I only think of you on 2 occasions. What's that? That's day and night. I'd go for broke if I could be a best-selling author. I'm the 4th most influential man in the world, and I'm a historian for the Mormon Church. Glenn Beck. What about Rachel Dowski and Glenn Beck? You gotta admit it was funny. Oh, I'm gonna keep bringing it home. I'm gonna keep bringing it. As long as Jimmy Kimmel keeps making jokes about Donald Trump, I will bring up old jokes about people that are doing the old jokes for money and shouldn't be doing, and should be doing the real, give me that old time religion. It's good enough for me. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, I'm not as good as, I don't sing as good as Drummy Zep, but, in my heyday, I was just as cute. Oh yeah, I was cute. I was cute. Damn. I was looking at that picture that I have on my profile that has Dad and me and Patrick and Steffi at Ponch's house. I was cute. Just when I got out the service and we were into Mesa Community College, and I'm looking at the picture, I was like, "That's a handsome man. That's a movie star type man." Yeah, no, Kevin from Monster and Law ain't got nothing on me, baby. I was like, "No, you're cute." And then I always had to underachieve, and I couldn't wear. With my wife, you see, when I got married, I wanted to work out, not excessively, but have a good workout regimen, and just remain constantly in good health so I could eat better, sleep better, and sexually appreciate and satisfy my wife better, Hebrew 101. And they wouldn't let me. They would not let me. They kept me depressed, tired, fat, mean. It was horrible. Every time I started exercising, Steffi would fuck it up. Every time I started exercising, get in good shape, Amy would fuck it up. Because I could get in shape real quick. Because I was an athlete. I played basketball when I was young for hours a day, every day. Okay. I used to run places, ride bikes everywhere, stuff. And so, I was always a very active and healthy guy because I liked getting up and doing things. I wasn't excessive or compulsive about it, but I was just very healthy about it. Like I would not try to hurt anybody playing basketball for the Mayfield basketball team or the Las Cruces basketball team. The Las Cruces basketball team had a thug try to beat me up, and it was hilarious because he couldn't even so, yeah, I could beat your ass so fast and so hard. Yeah. I could have used Gordon to beat up Whitey Kaufman. What? Bam! Oh, his face just hit your face. Wow! I don't think that looked as good as it would be kissing. Your mind was so intent. Half the words you said to me were missing because your mind was so intent. I could make you kiss, but you break both all your front teeth when you did it. Hell yeah, and possibly a nose or two. Yes, sir. Oh, hell yeah, I could do it. It just belongs to you, and he needs to quit trying to hit me in the trachea with his elbow. He's not trying to do that. Yes, he is, and you need to stop. And don't tell you that, and they start yelling at me, and bam, what happened? Somehow, Whitey got in Earl's face, and Gordon started shit, and then all of a sudden, there was like a flip and a trip, and next thing you know, Gordon's face and Whitey's face went slam and smashed off each other, and they were holding teeth teeth were flying and blood was oozing, and Earl's like, "Don't you ever fucking tell that kid to hurt me because you're jealous of me ever fucking again, asshole." Because could have done it easy. It would have been like tying my shoes. It would have been like taking out the trash and catching the newspaper. And then if my wife dropped the food, getting a platter and going, "Living is a dream when you make it seem enchanted, enchanted. Lovers take for granted all the world's aglow. You ought to know." Why is this guy picking up snakes, and what kind of snakes are there? Oh, that's Bobby Kennedy. That's Bobby's son. Okay, snakes. Yeah. My Patrick likes snakes and likes to pick up snakes and play. They have a basket for the snakes, right? Okay. He must have a friend that puts snakes in baskets and then they basket. He must have spent a long time getting immunity to iodine powder and stuff, right? Yeah. People do this a lot in third world countries to impress people and stuff like that. And see, he's got snake baskets there and stuff. Clay basket, I love you. Okay, so that's from James Cavell Shogun. That's from James Minster's Centennial. There you go. He was gay, so he didn't really love her. He was just pretending for money. Okay, just like the Thornburgs and Anjin San. Yeah, he was homosexual. He didn't really love the women he pretended to love on film. Yeah. Richard Chamberlain, Alan Quartermain. Yeah, he was gay, homosexual. Yeah. My mom. It's such a shame. She was with my mom. My mom really loved the Thornburgs, and she thought he was very classy. And she liked Shogun, and yeah, so she had a big crush on Richard Chamberlain. She found out he was gay. It was the same thing with Rock Hudson. What a shame. It's like, Mom, it just means that his boyfriend has a very hot and charming guy. And she'd be like, Earl. It's like, Ma, what do you want me to do about it? Richard, no homosexuality for you. Same with you, Rock. Get your Hudson straight, right? What's wrong with you? I had trouble understanding it because I'm so vehemently attracted to women, and the thought of French kissing a guy is repugnant. It's like, Makes me want to hurt somebody if he tries. Don't even think about it. I will. You'll get smacked with and you get smacked. You go playing with people and you get smacked. Right? I wish that you and I could never part. Right? Anybody else like Tony Williams? I like Tony Williams too. Old Alex Rodriguez's cousin. don't Alex Rodriguez and Tony Williams kind of look alike? I think they do. I think that Alex Rodriguez and Tony Williams resemble each other. I think that's a huge compliment. Don't you? Alex Rodriguez is like, if I could only sing like him, I would own two. I would own a baseball team and a basketball team, right? Living is a dream when you make it seem enchanted, enchanted. Lovers take for granted all the world's aglow. You ought to know. Anybody else particularly like? He's one of my favorite singers of all time. Oh my gosh, I love that guy. I love the Platters. I see why Mom liked them so much. Then you truly, I saw the harbor lights. How can I help if tears were starting? Goodbye to tender nights beside the silver sea. I long to hold you near and kiss you just once more. But you were on the ship and I was on the shore. It's a good song now. I know lonely nights all the while my heart is whispering. Some other harbor lights will steal your love from me. And then they have the doom 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 with the buoy and the bell and it's a cool song. Anybody else like it? I'm sure they recorded that and then used like movie sound effects and hey, they used auto-tone. No, okay. They incorporated that with the music and it was cool. Like they have rain and thunder from movie studio stuff, so it seems like raindrops, so many raindrops. It feels like raindrops falling from my eyes, falling from my eyes. Since my love has left me, I'm so all alone. I would bring her back to me, but I don't know where she's gone. I don't know where she's gone. Anybody else? Uncultured swine. No account, no taste hooligans. There must be a cloud in my head. Rain keeps falling from my eyes. Oh no, they can't be teardrops, for a man ain't supposed to cry. Gosh, I love Dee Clark. That's a good song. I like Hey Little Girl in the High School Sweater. I gotta listen to him and see if there's more songs. Same with Bobby Freeman. Does anybody else like, Tell me I'm your lover, man. Oh, baby. Do you want to dance under the moonlight? Hug and kiss me all through the night. I love the snot out that song. And it's so fun to dance to. Okay. Anybody else? Do you want to dance? Do you want to dance? It's a good ass tone. I can't do a very good impersonation of Bobby Freeman, but I do like the song quite a bit, much. Yes. And anyone else? Bueller? It's a good song, yeah. I can't do a really good Nell Carter, but I was out there listening to Love, a Wonderful Love, when my baby kisses me. Yes, I say it's a wonderful. She's with love, a wonderful love, love, a wonderful love. Anybody else love? Oh, what a wonderful love when a boy falls in love and he calls his girl on the phone and and then that's what happens when a boy falls in love. Everybody else, he's good. Yeah. They told me, be sensible with your new love. Don't be fooled thinking you need to make drug commercials with really cute girls. And think that you have a good time with your dog when you're on your drugs. 'Cause you're stressed in a toxic environment and you're crying 'cause you're beat up by money all the time. Thrill me, thrill me. Or what is it? Hold me. And when you do, thrill me. And kiss me. And when you do, I know that you will miss me. If we ever say adieu, so kiss me. kiss me, make me tell you I'm in love with you. Never, never, never let me go. Anybody else love that song? I love that song. It's one of my favorites. It's really good. Oh, I like that one a lot. Anybody else? Gosh, damn, that's a good ass tune, motherfuckers. It is. Yeah, it is. And Johnny Mathis does a good job on it. 2-1 through for me, It's in my head now. They told me, be sensible with your new love. Don't be fooled, thinking this is the last you'll find. But they've never stood in the dark with you, love. When you take me in your arms and drive me slowly out of my mind. Kiss me. I've done that a couple of times, yeah. More than one woman? Yeah. Well, what happened? Well, one had a drug dealer for a baby daddy, and he lied and said that he scared me away and I scared him away. Then I had a girl that I tried to marry, but her mom said he's too big of a loser and he won't do anything Tyler Perry for money to be a superstar celebrity or president or a politician or a professional murderer for the military or a bodyguard for anybody. And he can't sing and he can't dance and I can't sing, can't play the drums. No, I cannot play the drums. I can't back that one up. I'm not Phil Collins. I cannot play the drums. No. Not very good at all. Tolerable, I can drum around a little bit, but not. I can hold the rhythm and the tempo, but not as good as other people can play the drums. No. I am not Selena's sister. I can't play the bass like AB, and I can't play the guitar like Chris. I wanted to. Yes, I wanted to be able to play the guitar, but I wasn't good at the guitar. Didn't want to sing in front of people because, when you sing in front of people, they critique you and they judge you and they're abusive to you and they're mean to you. Kind of like when you're really good at basketball and they send you to the emergency room. That boy think he bad. He played like a joto negro. He plays like a faggot nigger. You're welcome. I always saw that as a compliment. Especially that boy think he bad. Right? I think I'm bad. All right. Okay. Can you guard me and stop me? No. Well, then you nailed it, bro. That boy think that guy don't think he bad. He bad. Some more. You know it. Who's bad? Boom, boom, boom. And it was James Brown. It wasn't Michael Jackson. I am lousy at moonwalking. I suck at it. Yeah. Okay, just in case you're wondering. Cannot moonwalk, no. Spin? Yes, not as good as I used to could. No, I used to could, but give me time and let me lose about maybe 45 pounds, and maybe I could again. Real good. Maybe I'll be able to spin real fast like I used to. Now, no, it's harder. I'm 245 pounds and abused by all the perverts in the military. They're jealous of me, but good things for us. Me and Haile Selassie are for real, and Superman's not, and neither is Doomsday, and Hulk and Kryptonite and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and the focal point of the word to save us all from lie with the truth is yours truly. Anybody else want to sing Mel Carter? Okay. Okay. Love, a wonderful love. Love, a wonderful love. This is Emily Blunt, right? This is the one who did that Back in Time with the medal on her body and crying with Tom Cruise movie, right? Didn't she? Where they had to go back in time with these crazy fucking suits to save everybody from doing things, traveling through time in crazy fucking suits. Right? Am I right or am I wrong? I think I'm right? Isn't that true? Isn't Emily Blunt the one that was in that Tom Cruise movie? Yeah, I think so. Is that Matt Damon? I know that's Rick Johnson. That's Stanley Tucci. Is that the guy from Malcolm in the Middle? I don't know. That's Meryl Streep, though, right? That's Emily Blunt, Meryl Streep. Is that Matt Damon? I know that's Rick Johnson, right? I thought he was taller. Okay. But Earls. Love, a wonderful love, when my baby kisses me. It's a good song. You should go hear it. He was not just a one-hit wonder. No. When a Boy Falls in Love and Love, a Wonderful Love are also really, really good songs. Yeah. Like Hamilton, Joe Frank, and Reynolds, there's, Don't Pull Your Love Out on Me, Baby, and Baby, Baby, Falling in Love. So they were not a one-hit wonder. So you don't have to wonder about it. There are lots of groups that say they're one-hit. They weren't a one-hit wonder. They had other good songs. They were really good songs that actually got radio play and people sang and know the words to. Yeah. What about that diamond ring? Doesn't that mean love to you? Doesn't that mean anything? If I threw away my pride and I got down on my knees, would you make me beg you pretty please? Don't pour your love out on me, baby. If I do, then I think that maybe I'd just lay me down and cry for 100 years. Right, right. Baby, baby, falling in love. I'm falling in love again. Right. You and me for eternity, in love we'll always be, young and free, naturally, the way it ought to be, if you're young at heart, right? Okay, so L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore and love. Is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Anybody else? Not particularly fond of Nat King Cole? What do you know for taste? It's one of my favorites of his. Smile though your heart is breaking. Smile though... Just smile. That's also a good one. That's a goodie. There's tons of his songs, you know. The Cat Ballou song, we'll give him that. He had to pay his bills. Okay? You talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me? Don't turn me into a raging bull. Do you think he could take me in my hometown? How do you know you got what you got? Why don't you look what you got and wouldn't know what you get? Okay. You do know money's not real. It's just gold and rocks. And a socks and socks with boxing rocks. Yeah, and if you live the Lord's Prayer, you don't value any of those rocks and willing to kill people over possessing those rocks for people that think the rocks are more valuable than a child's life. If you know what life is worth, you'll look for yours on earth. Now I see the light. Stand up for your right. Right? I am the way, the truth, and the life. I am the light and the way. You don't think so? Well, me and Haile Selassie think so, and I think that's all that really matters. Life being eternal, grace being infinite. Okay, guys. I love you. We'll talk later. Let's load this one up. We'll talk tomorrow. I'll keep fixing your taxpayer dollars and your technology. You'll keep running around saying, I put a lot of effort into making money and feeling important because I made money, and tell people that make money that hold products hostage and introduce them and market them and advertise them in the products that, you know, the stuff that you wear to do the things that I do that are obsessive compulsive behaviors that are called healthy, but they're unhealthy. Yeah. Watching the poor guy that did the triathlons, I was like, God damn. Victor, we're more like tonto and tonto, foolish and foolish. So you think money's real too, and you're gonna win at the Sundance Fun Festival. Oh. Do we forgive fathers for not loving Jesus Christ or for loving Jesus Christ? Do we forgive our fathers for understanding what the fuck he was talking about or not understanding what the fuck he was talking about? Don't touch me, I'll turn into ash, and then I'll burn everything I touch. I think I'm a super fucking hero, using my imagination. I feel like I'm Willy Wonka and the Oompa Loompas all wrapped up in one. I love you guys. I'm getting ready to fly. I'm not flying anywhere. I'm staying right here. I'll fix your technology that's flying all over everybody's houses. And then we'll just all sit down and we'll use the communication devices to live the truth of the Lord and love the way the Lord loves you. It's perfect. I know. I am him. I get it. Okay, peace out, man.